G'day guys. Today we're going to be looking at how to create a basic template for a website with a header, a footer, a navigation bar, and just a main body area. So it'll look similar to this, but minus our left column and our right column. So we're just going to have a middle column here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by creating a new template. So I'm going to save this as on my desktop. I'm just going to move it to my desktop and I'm going to save it as template.html. We need to do that so that it is actually a web page, so it all works. So first off, we need to start by writing in HTML, and everything between HTML and the close, that is the closing section with the /, is going to be what is in our web page. Basic structure, we have our head, and anything that we're going to style is going to be in our head area. So we're also going to add in style. Next bit is and anything that we style is going to be inside that area. So all our content has to go somewhere. Our content is going to end up being in our body. So we will place that in there, and now we are ready to start creating a basic template. So I'm going to save this where we are. First off, we're going to create a container, and that's going to be the part that encompasses everything within. So that is like this area that I'm outlining with my mouse. That is our container, the whole bit. So first off, we need to create a container. So we're going to make a division, a div, and we're going to give that division an ID, and I'm going to call that container. And I'm going to close that off. When you close it off, it creates a close, and everything in our container has to sit inside that division. So our header, our footer, our main body, and our navigation area is going to sit inside here. So again, we're going to create a header. So we're going to create our division, and we're going to call this header. Close it off. I'll just name this header just for now. This is what goes inside our header in this gap. To make things easy, I'm going to copy and paste and rename our inside. I'm going to call this navigation. Name this one navigation. Just saves me typing this over and over again, so I can just copy and paste. This one is going to be called main body, all lowercase and all attached. Main body. And the last one is our footer. Now if I type in a capital like I've done here, I need to make sure I change it back to a lowercase. Now if we have a look at this, let's save this and preview this in the browser. If we go to File, down to Live Preview, we shall see, once it loads, here are divisions. We have a header, a navigation, a main body, and a footer. We need to style this now. We need to give this a bit of life, a bit of character. So I've done some pre-coding already, but I'm just going to steal that from somewhere else. I'll explain this. So I've recalled my container. Basically, hashtag container recalls this division, and I'm giving it a margin, auto margin, so it adjusts to the size, and giving it a width of 720 pixels. So that means that our area is going to be 720 pixels across. Alright, and then we have our body, and I'm giving that a margin and a padding of 0 and 0. The next bit that we need to do is do a bit of coding for our header. So in there we are going to give it a background color so we can see what's going on. So let's go background color, and we have to use American English. So I go down and I select background color, and I might choose a beige color. Semicolon, and I'm going to give this a height of 50 pixels. So that is completed. Let's save that and have a look at our website. This is our template. So there's our beige color. It's 720 pixels wide. And now let's create our navigation bar. So I could do the same thing again. Copy this if I wanted to, place it here and change this to navigation. I have to use the same as what I wrote before. So navigation, the same as what I wrote down here, spelling the same way. I'm going to change this color this time, and I'm going to choose a black. Save that, have a look at and there is our navigation bar. Notice the writing's not there anymore. If I want to change the color of that writing, I just type in color, and I could do that. And there's our writing. But we don't need to do that because we're going to do something else a little bit later. Now we need to do our body, our main body, and we're going to go main body, and I'm going to give our main body 50 pixels, 500 pixels down. It's going to give it a height of 500 pixels, and then our footer is going to be the same. It's going to be 50 pixels. So Command S to save that, and here is our body and our footer, but they're the same color, so it might be a bit hard to see that. So I'll change that to a black also, and I might change this one to a white so we can see it. So there we go. We've got some things happening here, but you might want to have a different color on the side. What we can do is we can come up to our body area and we can change the background color here, and we can change that to any color we want that's in this list, or you can find a color and type in a number. So I might choose a dim gray. I'll save that, and there's our dim gray with our body and the rest. So that's it for that tutorial. Check out the others to find out some more.